Hello everyone, this is Crypto Brands and today we are back with our another analysis of the Kusama USDT pair. Actually, Kusama has been looking really good past few days while all market have been dumping, and the reason for that is the fundamentals, strong fundamentals being the parachain auctions about to go live in the late of this month or in the beginning of another month. So let's discuss that in another phase. First of all, let's discuss the price action. So it's currently trading at the all-time high, breaking the previous all-time high which was made in the last of the March. And one interesting thing about the KSM pair is that while the most old have topped in the mid or the initial of the February, it has only started pumping at that stage and it had pumped all through the time while other olds were still in ranging zone. So that's a good thing. After that, a healthy retracement, and now we are back. Now, if you look at the comparison with the BTC on this current market dip, and let's compare the pair. So if you look at the pair, while all if you compare these things after the 10th May, where the dip has made already started for the BTC. The BTC, while the BTC have been dumping from the 0 to almost 20%, it has pumped around 40% from that level. So that's a good thing to note, and that's really showing that how much strength the Kusama has been showing and how much potential it has, especially when the BTC will recover in the previous range while the old's pumping hard as discussed in our plan. So let's discuss the trading idea for the Kusama now. If you look at the chart, at the daily chart at least, and let's use the dot theory. This was the top, and then it made a low here, then it was a lower high, it was the lower low, and after that there is somewhat uh, relatively lower high, but it was the higher low and now the higher high. So this bullish price action, if we note this, okay, if we look at this area, this was the bearish price action making the lower lows and the lower high series, but now the price is back in the bullish price action, and that's the reason I'm going to buy it. Number one. Number two reason of buying it is because it's trading at the all-time high. I usually like to buy the coins when they are trading at the all-time high because they have the maximum potential for the further growth as compared to the other charts which are showing weakness. So it's really a strong coin at the moment, and I would really like to enter the trade. But if we draw the trade, there is one big issue. The big issue is the last lower low was made at around 380, and if we extend to this level, it would create almost 36% downside. I would really not like to enter a trade which have the chances of going minus 36%. Okay, so this was a bad thing about this, but on the upside I'm thinking about two targets. One is the 780 and another is 1000 based on the Fibonacci levels. So if you even draw this thing, it's still less than 2 to reward ratio, and I really don't enter the trades which have less than 1 to 3 risk to reward ratios. So I would really not like this entry. Okay, I would rather I would like to enter somewhat here below here in this zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just playing based on speculation. So what I'm going to do is I will be placing my stop right below the last all-time high, because it's on the daily close basis. That is, if the daily candle close below this zone or the below last all-time high, I'm going to close my position. Reason being, it might be the indicator that the price will be back in this range, and the biggest reason it will happen or it can happen is only if BTC breaks the 40k level from here and it goes down towards 35k to 30k. At that time alts will bleed heavy, and that might make the Kusama to bleed too. That's not a usual scenario. That's not my favorite scenario. Rather, what I really think is the bottom is almost in, and we are going to pump from the current levels for the whole crypto market, especially the BTC. Okay, and if the BTC will be recovering, the alts will be rallying high. This is what I think have more chances than dumping from here, because fear is at maximum, it's all time high. I haven't seen this much fear for many months for the crypto. So this is a right time where I can predict a bottom here. Okay, so what I will be doing is taking a risk to get around almost 7 is to 1 risk to reward ratio, and the risk I am taking is placing a tight stop loss, so that if it is broken down below this range, then it would give the signal that it might go there. So I will be placing, if this my stop got if my stop loss got hit, then I will be placing my bids at this area around 400, because I really think if it is going to broken down in this range again, then it is going to touch or go near the range bottom also. So this is the trading plan, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment box. Thank you.